Good afternoon, everybody, from Greenfield, Tennessee. It's high school football as the Lions are on the road again this week after being down in Memphis. Not quite a long a trip as it was last week, but we are here tonight with the Jackets of Greenfield hosting our TCA Lions. I'm Dave McCulley along with Stan Gerard. Jay Cashman's our producer and director. Bradley White will be on the camera tonight. Coach P will be here. Coach Philip Robertson a little later. He had some family duties to take care of, and he'll be with us a little later producing and directing our broadcast as well. Stan Gerard alongside. And Stan, it's senior night and homecoming here tonight. Last regular season game at home for the Jackets of Greenfield. Always good to come up to Greenfield. I've been here many times years past doing basketball, and you and I have been here doing basketball and football, but good to be with you again tonight, sir, and we are ready for some high school football. A game tonight again for the second week in a row that TCA comes in as heavy favorites.
Well, this is another gymnasium, wrong sport. Another football stadium. I can check off my list of stadiums I've covered games in. Now, once the kickoff goes tonight, only about 5 left on that list in all of West Tennessee. Now I have every stadium in West Tennessee covered. Another one off the list tonight, Diamond. The good Lord has given us some glorious high school football weather tonight. You could not, it's a little chilly, it's a little windy, but this is finally high school football weather tonight in Tennessee.
No doubt about it. 65 at kickoff time we expect, and you and I, well, we did the tradition. Yeps. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering, we did stop at at Wimpy's.
Watch your mouth.
It was Wimpy's, and we had the junior Wimpy, and I don't know how anyone could eat one any bigger than that.
I tell you what, and Dave,
I
set the new team record.
I kept thinking Justin Miller or Jay Cashman would walk through the door and pick up our bill, but it never happened.
I voted for Mancini when I talked to Coach yesterday, but Mancini would not volunteer to pay that bill.
We were a little unlucky because after we had checked out and it's coming out, Dexter Williams walked in.
Yeah, we should. I did tell him that our tabs are waiting for him. Diamond, need to remind everybody that today's broadcast is brought to you in part by the Blacksmith Restaurant, Carlock Nissan, Foundation Bank, Aloha Pools, Jones Chevrolet, Coca-Cola, Deaton's Carpet, Elite Dental, Humboldt Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram, the Bank of Jackson, the fine folks at Food Right, Water Well Solutions, Tennessee Tractor, West Tennessee Bank, and McCoy's Heating and Air. All these fine sponsors bring you TCA football and basketball all season long. By the way, First Downs brought to you by the
Foundation Bank.
Foundation Bank First Downs, and our unofficial sack sponsor tonight, the fine folks at Food Right.
All right, how about that? TCA coming in at 4-2, coming off that 42-0 win down in Memphis over Harding Academy the other night. And by the way, Jay, I did get Stan to take a left. We were going to try to find Elvis's old house. It was dark. We couldn't ever find it.
He couldn't find it that time.
It's changed so much down there. But meanwhile, Greenfield coming off a 47-21 loss to South Fulton. They come in at 3-4. When we come back, we'll tell you more about these teams and how they arrived here to tonight's homecoming here at Greenfield. And Stan had a chance to talk to Coach Bowling. We'll hear that coming up a little later as well. This is the countdown to kickoff. We'll come right back right after this on the TCA Facebook, Worthy Road Studios, and the BallGame Blitz. Stay with us.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory. Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not, shop Jones Chevrolet Humboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Waterwell Solutions, LLC offers experienced and diversified services throughout the greater Tennessee area. Waterwell Solutions specializes in water well drilling operations. They are experienced in the design, construction, and maintenance of wells from 4 to 16 inches in diameter and depths up to 1,000 feet. Waterwell Solutions has 3 locations in Summerville, Brownsville, and Trenton. For a consultation, give them a call at 731-779-1275.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should already be here.
Special interest rates as low as 0%.
You should already be here.
We have cars, trucks, SUVs, and the all-new electric Nissan Aria.
You should already be here.
We even have no payments for 90 days.
You should already be here.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should. You know what? I'm not going to say it.
Carlock Nissan of Jackson.
I will be the greatest, greatest, greatest. 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 I will be
This is a non-regional game tonight. After this, they're all back ready for business in the region. Hi, everybody. Dave McCulley along with Stan Gerard, Jay Cashin, Bradley White, and Coach Philip Robertson all with us tonight as we get ready for another telecast and broadcast on the Worthy Road Studios Network, along with the BallGame Blitz and TCA's Facebook page. Great to have you aboard tonight. We mentioned TCA 4-2, Greenfield 3-4, and Stan, there's been a couple of times this year that we did not know a lot about the opponents, and tonight's one of those nights. We don't know a lot about the Jackets. We know they have a good quarterback and a good running back, but other than that, just hard to find much information out on them.
Well, statistics weren't available for Greenfield this year, but in my film study, they're going to try and throw the ball a little bit. And number 14, I would think of my film study, look at number 14, their main running back. He is going to be probably their best player. But Diamond got a lot of hellos already early in the evening. Gail Presley saying hello. Lois saying Franklin, and that reminds me that Ralphie's such a good boy. Yes, he is.
Had a birthday recently.
Yeah. Peggy Scarlett Curry says, hey, Dave and Stan. Tommy Chapman, Freddie Garrett. And Gail Presley said we should check with Justin Miller for a refund of our meals.
I still have my receipt.
That works.
All right. Well, the Lions coming in off an impressive performance, running clock down at Harding Academy the other night, stand 42-0. And no disrespect to Harding Academy, it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, it really could have. Looking at this ball game tonight, though, Dave, TCA 154-171 overall. Greenfield 301 and 439 with 13 ties. Diamond, these two teams play each other in TCA's very first year of high school football. Greenfield leads the overall series 5-1, with the last game being won by TCA by a score of 34-26 back in the year 2000. Greenfield played TCA way back in 1993 and won that first contest between these two teams in week 8 of the season by a score of 13-9-21. And I'll give you bonus points either to you or Jay if you can name the TCA coach of that very first football team.
I'm going to result over to Jay because I know he knows.
Dave, you got it right in front of you in your game notes.
I studied your game notes, but I forgot.
David Barham, the first
That's
ever
right.
coach
That's
of TCA.
exactly right. Yeah, exactly.
But he was the coach that got it all started for TCA, and
I do pay more attention to your game notes than that response would be.
Yeah, looking at things now in the here and now. Darren Bowling, of course, in his 32nd season as a head coach, his first at TCA, he's 242 and 116 overall, 4-2 at TCA. Greenfield, under the direction of Don Pitt, who is in his second incarnation as the Greenfield Jackets coaching. He's actually the third Don Pitt to ever coach this school. Don Pitt's father, Don Pitt Sr., coached this team for several years way back in the day, and Don Pitt Jr. in his second Sessions coach. Don Pitt used to be a neighbor of mine many years ago.
Don Pitt Sr. was a great guy. He passed away in a tragic accident here, but Don was a very established, not only coach, but Stan, he was a really, really good official, both at the high school and college level. He called some games over at Lambeth. Don played at Lambeth, transferred there, and let me tell you, there's never been a better competitor on the football field than Don Pitt. Matter of fact, Don was good for at least one personal foul per game and was known a couple of times being accused of taking bites out of people at the bottom of the pile.
Was he sponsored by Elite Dental Care?
I'm not sure about that. That's a really good comeback there. I like that.
Don Pitt, 45 and 66 overall as a head coach at Greenfield. You look at that, you think, well, maybe that's not much. But a few years ago, remember, Don Pitt had this Greenfield ball club in the second round of the playoffs. They were a good ball club and made some noise in the playoffs a couple years ago. Of course, such a small school, it comes and it goes. And I know we got some Greenfield folks listening in. I will mention this later on in the broadcast, but want to mention it now. Congratulations to the Greenfield Middle School program. They won the Real Foot Conference Championship this week with only one loss on the season.
Coach Hal Blackman.
So they're starting to develop a program, and the folks at Greenfield feel really good about their future, and the future is in the youth here in Jacket Land.
I've known Hal for a long time. Does a really good job. He's been an established Greenfield personality here for the years as well. Let's take a 2-minute break. When we come back, Stan had a chance to talk to the guy he just talked about, Coach Darren Bowling and Stan are coming up next on the Countdown to Kickoff on the TCA, Facebook, and Worthy Road Studios and the BallGame Blitz. Stay with us, everybody.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spot even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Your life, your home,
your business, your future. Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
I'm speaking with the head coach of the TCA Lions, Darren Bowling. Coach, we're just over halfway through the football season, your first season here at TC. How about evaluating the first half of the year for us and how did it meet your expectations?
Well, first of all, let me just say I'm blessed to be a part of it. People here have been great. Administration has been great. The parents do anything you ask of them. They rally the troops and get things done when you need to get things done. So in that regard, it's been really, really good as far as the football end of it. These guys, I couldn't ask any more of them. I mean, they give me everything they've got every day at practice, and they love each other, they care about each other, and good character kids that try hard. And so I'm very pleased with the team and where we've been and where we are now and where we're going. Those are all where we're going, of course, is a vision, and you have to have a vision for where you want to go. But where we've been, I think we're doing okay. We had a couple rocky spots in there that but you learn from those things. That's the thing. We're still in the infancy stages of trying to get this thing together and gel everything into one package and make it work. And so I think that each week we're going out there to learn and to get better. And so we have improved tremendously since the first game, and hopefully we'll continue to improve as the season goes on.
Now, Coach, speaking of improvement, we've had some additions to the team with some of the middle school guys being called up. First, I want you to comment about the middle school team in general. Finished with a very nice 7-1 record, and you always like it when you end the season with that big victory over our friends down the road.
Yeah, I tell you what, been real pleased with those guys all year. I've been to just about every game that, maybe one I couldn't get to, ECS maybe, but loved watching them play. They play well together. They've got some good athleticism. They play hard. They play physical. Those are all things that you want to see as a varsity football coach, that, hey, this is what was coming, and I've enjoyed watching that. And Coach Jackson and Coach Fugate, Coach Henderson have done a great job with those guys this year, and I'm real proud of them and real proud to have them moving up to the varsity level now, so they can be at practice and maybe get some reps in there and start learning what we do, learning our system.
I noticed one thing I really did, and I've seen this at the varsity level too this year. Dave McCulley's talked about it a couple of times. Obviously, I've seen it at the middle school level, but a physicality we haven't seen out of the middle school level or the varsity team in the last several years. It's been very pleasing for everyone. Obviously, you like to see a more physical ball club as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still, stuck in limbo on that. I mean, we're getting there. We're getting there, and I'm pleased with what I'm seeing, but we've still got a long way to go. And, but I do think the guys are starting to understand, the culture of that game. Football is a vicious sport. It's something that, if you don't play it vicious, usually the team that does is going to come out on top. And so you've got to be able to get down in there. You can't get bullied, so real pleased with the middle school mentality that they're taking toward those guys this year. We all knew that was something that was going to be big and weigh heavy on us in the future.
Coach, our opponent tonight, Greenfield, a team that TCA has had a long history with in the past. Greenfield, one of the first opponents to ever play TCA way back in 1993 during our first year. But an opponent you've had some more familiarity with over the years. What we know about Greenfield coming this game, I do know that they have some young kids that they might be bringing up. They're supposed to be fairly good, and I was fairly impressed with the running back number 14 that I saw a little bit on film.
Yeah, he does a good job with them every year, and he takes what he has each year and really works them hard, pulls them together as a team, and they play as a team. And they were in our district at Union City when I was there, and always does a class act job. So we're looking forward to a good game with them, and I know that they've got some athletes in key places that they're going to try to throw the ball up a little bit, and they're not afraid to run it. They're big. They got some good size. Like I said, they're young, but they got some size coming, and so he's not afraid to run some smash mouth football as well.
Coach, keys to victory tonight against Greenfield.
Well, the main thing is, we want to go out there and play a good, clean game, not have any penalties and things like that. Turnovers always hurt you on those things, but continue to work on the physicality part of it, and I think if we do those things, we're going to come out okay.
Coach, this road trip has one more week on the road after this week. Let's go get them.
All right, thank you.
That's the head coach of the TCA Lions, Darren Bowling. You're watching the Countdown to Kickoff pregame show right here on Worthy Road Studios and the BallGame Blitz. We're back after this.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Your life. Your home.
Your business. Your future. Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right, with 11 locations across West Tennessee, is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless.
And welcome back to Greenfield High School in Greenfield, Tennessee, alongside Dime and Dave McCulley. My name's Stan Gerard, and we're just about set for high school football action. It's TCA at Greenfield Diamond. A lot of teams taking their fall break this week, so not as big a schedule, but we still have a list of important games. We've already got two finals in. Chester County knocked off Freedom Prep last night, 35-6, and the team that we'll face next week, FACS, defeated Westwood 48-0. In that ball game. One big game that we're going to watch around the state, it'll be Columbia Academy at Nashville Christian. The reason that's important, the winner of that game, in all likelihood, will be the Middle Tennessee region champion. Over in the East, Middle Tennessee Christian has pretty much sewed that one up with their win over Friendship Christian. Pretty much the championship in the middle will be decided tonight.
Yeah,
Columbia
Stan,
Academy and NCS.
Excuse me, I talked to Bill Hamilton, our great friend today. Actually ran an errand with Bill, but FACS, he sent me an article. It was in the Memphis paper about them. They're the real deal, and that's who Jackson Christian plays next week.
Well, they are ranked fourth in the state.
Sure.
They got there with a 5-0 start this season, but outside they got beat by 28 by Jackson Christian. Outside of that, they've won all their games by 40 and 50 points. Their closest game outside of that loss to Jackson Christian was a 5-point win over West Carroll. So their record against top-flight competition, 0-1. So we'll learn a lot more about them next week. But other ball games, Huntington is in Jackson tonight to take on JCM. Northside at Southside, that's a traditional rivalry. Covington's going to make a little stop at Liberty tonight. Houston County at McKenzie, easy win for McKenzie. Fayette Wareham, Bayonne Central. Bayonne Central, after starting off the year 3-0, they've fallen on some hard times. Fayette Academy is at Tipton Rosemark. Diamond, Fayette Academy in a must-win situation. If they want a chance at the playoffs, they need to win this ball game against Tipton Rosemark tonight to keep their playoff hopes alive. Otherwise, they probably going to be on the outside looking in. Brewston's at West Carroll. Bolivar at Westview. Harding Academy's at Biggersville. Dresden's at South Fulton. Humboldt at Gleason, and what's probably the biggest game tonight, the marquee matchup, Haywood at Hardin County. That should be a dandy.
Really should be, no doubt.
Taking a look at some other things, one of our viewers, Chris Tippett, who's a former TCA player, pointed out that back in 1999, these two teams played on homecoming, and it was Greenfield winning. These two teams met last in the year 2000. It was TCA's homecoming, and that was TCA's first victory, and that was the last time that these two teams have played.
Yeah, it's been a while. The captains being introduced. The seniors for the Greenfield Jackets will be Drake Ricketts, Austin Griffin, number 11. Also will be Vincent Rosario, Ethan Foley, Leland Reynolds, along with Peyton Hensley, the captains for Greenfield. For your captains for your Lions, it will be Nick Jones, Halen Wilkerson, and Harrison Vance will be the first three guys out there. They'll have some other folks laid back there, and we'll spot those numbers for you in a moment. And here on the jacket logo stand, we're ready for the coin toss here with the Northwest officials.
Always, like I always say, always a box of chocolate when you get a hold of these guys. A lot of them do a great job, but every once in a while you have a little adventure from the fine folks of the Northwest Association. Hopefully everything will go nice and smooth tonight.
It's
Wind
calling
picking up a little bit.
It's calling for no rain, but those clouds to my right are a little ominous right now, to be honest with you, and no one's more worried about that than our cameraman, Jay Cashin, and our producer and director tonight. But we get ready for it's going to be 66 degrees here at kickoff. And Stan, you're right, perfect football weather tonight on a Friday night in West Tennessee.
Well,
looks like the Jackets have won the toss.
Yeah, the radar says no rain in the air, but that is an ominous cloud. TCA will receive the ball to start this ball game, so the TCA offense will get first crack here in Greenfield.
Keys for the win tonight.
Just control the football. Get out early and strong in this ball game. Take care of business. Don't get anybody hurt, and let's do work. Get home. Let's see a lot of young men play this afternoon or this evening in this ball game. Let everybody get some good experience from most of this game, and stay healthy for a big contest next week in Memphis against FACS.
Yeah, Daniel Cashin was one of the other captains that was laying back there a little bit. The Lions, as you've already noticed on your screen, wearing the all-white tonight, with the purple numbers and the darker helmets. Greenfield, the Jackets, as always here when you come here, they're that orange-black scenario for the Jackets of Greenfield.
Other folks watching tonight's ball game, Diamond Davis tuned in. Mitch and Jenny Graves are checking in. Lori Presley Smith, Carrie Gehring, her and Ray watching the ball game. The leading scorer in TCA basketball history, Matthew Valentine checking in. Aubrey Holly Richardson, Anissa Underwood, and Scott Stoops among those checking in for tonight. And here come your TCA Lions.
Lions are in the house having the TCA flags, the cheerleaders carrying out there. And then here comes Greenfield. Well, if you come to Greenfield, you got to hear Rocky Top. Well, I've heard it enough already tonight, twice already tonight. I'm sorry for you UT fans, but it took two Kentuckians to come down from the Eastern Mountains to write the song for you, but it is a great song.
The question is, now I remember when they used to play basketball in the old gym, in the old gymnasium, they had an excellent ice cream machine.
Yeah.
I wonder if that kind of transferred over here to the new gym and to the football concession stand.
Heaven forbid. I'm not sure if Chrissy Timms is watching and listening tonight, but I actually was on social media yesterday and saw where she's actually trying to obtain for her daughter 2 UT tickets. People were sending messages, are you okay? Have you been hacked?
I don't know you.
All right. Well, the Lions, this highly potent offense, will have a chance to draw first blood stand, averaging 40.3 points a game, defense yielding 24.1, and they come in here tonight 242 and 116 by Coach Bowling. He's assisted by, of course, Michael Mancini. Talked to Michael before the ball game, Nathan Bibb, Will Brasher, Chris Tucker, and Thomas Henderson. And we are excited about this one tonight. Coach Jackson, he sat right at the table right next to us for dinner tonight, so we enjoyed talking to him as well.
We got to correct you on one thing. It's Coach Freak, Chris Tucker.
That's right, the Freak. You always nickname him, yeah. We have LT, Lakai Tompkins, and then, of course, I guess the most famous nickname you ever handed out was the Dude, I guess.
The Dude, 3 Dog.
Yeah, 3 Dog, yep. Well, it will be Waller back, and they've scouted TCA just like everyone else has. I like what TCA's doing, though. They bring Tompkins up and put him near the 25-yard line. Waller, the deep guy, and Nick Jones back there as well. So the kicker will kick it away here, and we get ready for high school football on a Friday night in Greenfield.
Well, just about ready to go. The orange and white and black for Greenfield. The all-white with purple and black for TCA. The call of the game, Diamond Dave McCulley.
Thank you very much, Dan. Kinzer Pratt puts a right foot in it, and it goes, it didn't go out of bounds. At about the 20-yard line, it's picked up 30, 40, midfield, coming right at us, and a great return, outstanding return by Caleb Williams.
28 yards on the return for Caleb Williams, and TCA will take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line. Nice run back there down the right side. Had a little trouble picking the ball up, but he got it in like a good shortstop would, and he was off to the pony races.
With Waller, Tompkins, and Jones back there, it's pick your poison. That time they went short with it. Here to the near side is the very talented Braden Waller. Already 32 catches, 672 yards on the year. Here's the snap to Vales in the gun, and we're going to have a whistle very quickly. And let's see who they get. Offsides on Greenfield? No. I think it's going to be illegal motion on TCA. They're sorting it out here.
Well.
No, it is. Well, they say offsides. He said offsides TCA, so one of the receivers lined up offsides.
Well, and the deal on this, Diamond, is all you have to do is line up, look at the official, ask them, and they'll tell you whether you're on or
sure,
off.
They sure
That's
will.
all you have to do.
Well, that moves it back to the 44, where it remains first down, 1st and 15. Great shot there by Jay and the gang.
A low shot tonight, but you get a more in-your-face look at the game tonight with this angle.
Here's Cooper Vales with Tompkins and the pistol behind him there. 1st and 15. Hand off Tompkins, and it's going to be another penalty on TCA.
Caleb Williams not looking for the second time. The official, you could see it, tried to get him to move back, but he would not do it, and he had to throw the flag.
So it's going to be first down again for the third time. It's going to be 1st and 20 now. Well, this is not typical of TCA that get these kind of penalties, especially this early in the game. So that moves the ball back now to the 39, where it's 1st and 20.
Oh, my. Donna, you may have to take over. Miss Doodle's taking care of us. Hello, young lady. You go ahead and call the game, Dave.
So we finally get a chance to meet Doodle.
I've had that privilege before.
Doodle Butler, hello to you. Great to see you.
Oh, man.
That's awfully nice of you.
Woo.
They move the ball back to the 39-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 20. Doodle is one of our most faithful watchers. Here's Vales. Going to run the option. It's going to tip it here to Tompkins. Tompkins, good defense, so they cut him off. He doesn't get much. He gets 2 yards to the 41, folks. That's great defense by the Jackets. And, boy, they had the big guy there, number 78 stand, Javon McMullen and others there, along with, from the linebacker position, too, was Remington Gammons. That's a great name, Remington Gammons. So a pickup of 2. So it's now 2nd down and 18. Clock running here with 11:25 left here in this first quarter. Underway tonight in Greenfield. Vales in the gun. Vales wants to go the fly pattern. Here's Waller. Waller incomplete. The Greenfield sideline wanted to push off offensive pass interference, but that wasn't the case. But that one was too far, and Waller, even with his great speed and talent, couldn't catch up with it. It's 3rd and 18.
3rd and long for TCA. Others watching that. Will rushing. Jeff Sisk checking in. Let's see, Brenda Moore checking in from Bradenton, Florida. And Russ Bratton checking in, the golfster.
All right. Good to hear from Russ. 3rd and 18.
Him in a long time.
That's right. His daughter, great golfer. Russ is a great golfer. 3rd and 18.
Well, his daughter's
They
better.
come with the blitz, and I think they're going to get Greenfield. Got there too quick. Yep. Well, this official's been busy throwing these flags offsides. That's the, 3rd offsides we've had, 2 against TCA and 1 now against Greenfield. And he did shoot the gap too quick, didn't he?
Yeah, he's a little skinny fellow, too. That arm might wear out before the game's over.
Little bitty guy, yeah. So it's going to be 3rd down now still, but 3rd and 15, a little bit more manageable.
Does make it a little bit more manageable. Nice crosswind coming here. Not sure what the, it's coming basically kind of out of the northwest. And a pretty fair clip makes it comfortable to somewhat chilly in here.
I hope our cameraman, Bradley White, wore a jacket. It's getting a little nippy. All stands said, no, I don't need a jacket. I wore mine tonight. 3rd and about 14. Here's Vales rolling. 3rd and 13, actually. Vales will throw. It's caught. And it's caught. It's going to be a first down. And inside the 30-yard line, or actually the 40-yard line, is a TCA receiver and stand. Let's see. Watch our screen. We couldn't tell here who caught that football.
Let's see, an 18-yard pickup.
That Waller again? Couldn't tell. We'll have to see. We're a long way away. We're in the lower level here, too, and don't have the greatest angle, but still, though, it's a first down. So on the 3rd and 13, the Lions convert. Here's the handoff, Tompkins. Tompkins has a hole, and he'll stroke his way right through it, and he'll move down to about the 30-yard line.
He's going to pick up 7 on that play. 2 carries, 9 yards for LT.
Yeah, he's near the 29-yard line. The line of scrimmage was a 36. Here's a replay with a great job there by Jay in the game. You see Tompkins just find the hole, and gets yardage.
Vance with a great block there where TCA kicking his guy all the way out.
Vance has really developed into an outstanding lineman. This whole offensive line has been really good this year. Nick Jones in motion, but they'll give it. No, it's going to be Vales flipping it over here to Nick Jones. Nick Jones got a lot of room, 20, 15, inside the 10, down near the goal line. And, boy, he has hit hard. But did he get in? No. He's down at the 1-yard line. Nick Jones, boy, he got blasted, but a great decision. Cooper Vales has made some great. Watch this hit, but watch Nick Jones hang on as you watch him inside the 10. He's down inside the actually the 5-yard line, and he gets popped at about the 3.
Jones, 27 yards on the pickup for the Lions, and more importantly,
touchdown Lions. Tompkins.
They're calling it a touchdown now. The 2-yard run, touchdown TCA. Easy
All right.
for me to say.
LT took it in, and just like that, it's a 51-yard drive, capped off with a 2-yard run by LT, and that coming at the 10-12 mark, and the Lions have the early lead and stand doing exactly what you want to see an offensive unit do. The kick is up, and it's a low liner, and that is no good. Only his 3rd miss of the year, as Willard couldn't get it to go. I'm not sure what happened there, but the Lions lead the game 6-0 back up to this. Quick 30 on the TCA Football Network.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you. Foundation Bank is a division of McKinsey Banking Company, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
We apologize. It was actually Cooper Vales on the quarterback sneak. I didn't have the greatest of angle in stand. They snapped it so quick. You and I and Jay didn't see it. Bradley White had to bail us out. It was Cooper Vales, so we stand to be corrected. And the pass earlier, Bradley tells us, it was Waller's, we thought.
A blind nut found a squirrel that time.
Sure did. Well, it will be to kick it away now. Here's Joshua Delk. He does the kicking,
and
the kickoffs, and the punting. And Willard, that's only his 3rd miss stand. I'm not sure if it was a snap or I don't think it was a snap. I think maybe he just didn't get it all.
Well, tough.
Here's a kick, and that will drive the Greenfield Jacket all the way back. That's going to be bringing it out there. Drake Ricketts outside the 5-yard line. And look at that special teams coverage, which has been great this year, and he is smothered. He didn't get back to about the 15-yard line.
Look at this on a replay we're going to get, but great smothering coverage as the TCA defenders are buzzing around the Jackets. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Greenfield's going to be deep in their own territory to start this drive.
They were giving the Jackets some of their own medicine, smothering them and just all around them, stinging them, yes.
Swarming them.
So the ball will be at the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10. The quarterback will be Easton Sullivan, a sophomore. We watched him during the pregame warm-ups. He looked like he had a really good arm. Their great running back will be, as Stan has done his homework, that will be Maben, M-A-B-E-N. So 1st and 10 at the 13. Maben's in the pistol behind the quarterback there in the shotgun. 10:04 left. The Lions lead the game 6-0. They give it to Maben. Maben tries to go far side left. He's got some running room.
That's a nice block.
He's across the 15.
He's going to pick up about
looks like about 4 yards. Not the greatest angle for us here.
I think he's not going to get quite. Yeah, he's going to get about 3 on the play.
Three or 4, yep.
Let's call it 4 for Mabel on the play. Great
Tompkins
block by the
Tompkins made a great tackle there. He already got more.
But a great block by their left side of their offensive line. Springing for what they did. It'll be second and about, let's call that 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7, the ball at the 16-yard line. The Lions took the ball. After a couple of penalties off sides, they moved the ball down the field. Big pass to Waller, then the quarterback keeper after the Vales option gave it to Nick Jones, who got it down to the 2-yard line. Lions in that 4-man front. Handoff. Maben comes right at us this time. That's not going to be Maben. That's running the ball this time is Austin Griffin, and he didn't get much at all.
TCA just doing a great job extending that play
Sure
out,
did.
make him work to get to the edge. He had no way to get cut. TCA, great lateral movement, as you can see by the linebackers there, Jones and company, and we squared up, and he just had nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, take it down at about the 16-yard line.
Watch Griffin that time. Good coaching as he put the ball over on his right hand that time. So it's going to be 3rd down and 7, the ball at the 16. Lions have a chance to stop them here and get their paws back on it with good field position. They will be punting right into the wind if he has to punt. Now they run with a double set back there, and they give it to Maben. That didn't fool anybody. What a play by Lakai L.T. Tompkins. He stops him for a loss, stand back about the 10-yard line.
That was, let's see, they ended up giving that to number 11.
Was it 11? I thought it was Maben who had it. Griffin had it?
Yeah, Griffin had it, number 11. He was just stuffed there in the backfield.
So it's going to be a loss.
Loss of about 5 on the play.
Yeah, so it's going to be 4th and 13, the ball at the 9. Back to punt it will be Landon Clark, the junior.
And always a tough deal when you got to punt from your own end zone.
And a pretty good punt. Waller will try to field it now. It goes by him, and he's going to pick it up and go far side right. Dangerous play there, but look at Waller go. Waller's at the 35 to the 30 on his feet and spun down at about the 27-yard line. Waller, outstanding athletic play.
14 yards in return for TCA. And they'll take up the ball 1st and 10 on about the 26
Doing a little dancing
line.
and juking there, didn't he?
Shucking and jiving.
Wearing those pink socks in honor of this month being National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So the ball will be marked at the 27. Lions took it at their own 49 earlier. In the pistol, Tompkins behind Vales. They give it to LT. Tompkins right down the middle of the field, and he'll be crushed as he gets to about the 20, but a good pickup of almost 7 yards. Mark him down, Stan, I think at about the 22. Let's give him 5, I think.
Yeah.
2nd and 5.
Yep, 5-yard pickup. But Tompkins now with 14 yards and 3 carries.
That offensive line, you look there at those guys. They, knock on wood, have stayed fairly healthy this year. They've done a really good job supplying some holes for Tompkins and others to run through. LT, same set. Bales drops back, though. He's going to throw. Goes downfield, wide open. Caught! What a catch in the end zone by one Braden Waller. Touchdown Lions.
Waller with a 22-yard reception across the middle for the touchdown Lions. Waller now 2 catches and 40 yards.
27-yard drive, 22-yard pass play from Vales. And Cooper has done just a great job. That's his 11th touchdown throw of the year. And Waller, another catch. That's 8 touchdown receptions on the year. Now here's Willard in to attempt the PAT. Lions lead the game 12-0. Snap back. Ball down. Kick up. It's true this time. It's 13-0 Lions. We'll be back after this quick 30 on the TCA Football Network. Coach P's in the house. Back after this.
Buddy, I'm not feeling too good after all this summer heat.
Yeah, me either. I think I'm about to blow a coil.
Let McCoy's Heating and Air give your unit a little TLC. Maintenance is the key to staying worry-free. Right now, schedule a one-time cleaning for only $90. Call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com.
McCoy's got us in great shape, unlike that guy.
Jackson's most trusted team of technicians. York and McCoy's Heating and Air.
Diamond Dave, 7:12 to go in our first quarter of action. TCA with the 13-0 lead. Angela Snyder checking in from New York City.
All right. Well, Angela, I'm not sure if you're there visiting or if you live there. I think you're just visiting. But it was the same Angela Snyder I know of. But
yes.
The Yankees have broke my heart. But I'm still trying to get involved a little bit with baseball. I love the game so much. But it's sort of a sad time in New York City. But, Angela, hello to you. Hope that you're enjoying Broadway and all the places up in New York. Here's Delk's kick.
Oh,
and
way
that's
back.
Back in the end zone. That's a touchback. That's the best weapon you can have there. I love to watch Nick Jones on special teams. He and one of the Greenfield guys, they were about to go to a little skirmish, and Nick just ran away. Number 0 there. You see him on your screen.
Little chicken fighting.
Yeah, he's tough cookie, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Philip, looks like he's all dressed up tonight. I think someone told me, a little bird told me he'd gone to a wedding tonight. Wedding rehearsal, okay.
He's late. He's fine.
Anyone we know?
Coach Morris's daughter, actually. You remember Coach Morris back in the
Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Well, how about that? Well, congratulations.
Well, Greenfield up with their second possession of the night, Dave.
Had it a moment ago at the 13. They wound up on a 4th and 13 to have to punt the ball. Now they're at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Dropping back, throwing, and I'm not sure if that's caught or not. The official says incomplete. Intended pass to Trey Mabin, and not there enough by Easton Sullivan, the quarterback, 2nd and 10.
Mabin just caught that one on the short hop. Coming back into the ball game now is Kinzer Pratt.
Stan, a very crucial couple of downs coming up here for Greenfield. They're already down 13-0. If they have to punt it this time deep in their own territory, they might be in some trouble tonight.
They could be in some trouble. Greenfield absolutely needs to don't necessarily have to score. You need to turn a few first downs here.
Big Kendall Boyle anchoring that line there. You see him right there in the middle, right over the center's head. 2nd down and 10. Quarterback drops back, wants to throw, being flushed out of the pocket. Now unloads, and it's caught. But a short gain. I don't think it's but about 3 or 4 or 5 yards. Let's see. Give him 5, maybe 6. We'll stretch the chain or stretch the chain gang over there. Pick up 6, 3rd down and 4 stand. So another chance for TCA to stop them here. And good decision by the quarterback. He found the guy open, the receiver. But the Lions, Johnny on the spot, had about 3 guys there.
Yeah, pickup of 7 on the play, 2nd and 3rd and 3.
C.J. Lewis didn't make the stop. I talked to his dad earlier tonight before the game, but he was prowling. He was ready to make it. You see big Harrison Vance there. Boyle, we mentioned. Lewis there in the middle there.
Pagwaga playing linebacker tonight.
Pagwaga has really had a good year, following in the footsteps of his older brother and older sister. Quarterback has it. Gives it to Maben. Maben jukes his way, but does not get the first down. The ball pops loose. He was down, though. I think that's a proper call. He was down. And we'll watch the replay and let you make your determination here, but I think that's a proper call. They have to punt the ball no matter what.
Yeah, good job cutting off the
Did you say C.J. Lewis got that shoulder in there, yeah.
And he just came in, forced that play up higher than the ball came out, but the ground caused the fumble. It'll be 4th down for Greenfield.
4th and 3, and at the moment, they look like they're not going to punt the ball. Maben's back in that backfield in the pistol.
4th and 3.
Easton Sullivan, the quarterback, unless they just try to draw TCA off sides.
They could.
That's what he's trying to do, and I don't think it's going to work. TCA is going to stay at home, and now Greenfield is going to call the timeout. I would be shocked if they don't punt the ball here. TCA leads the game 13-0. You're watching TCA football tonight, Worthy Road Studios, the BallGame Blitz, and TCA Facebook. Right back right after this. Stay with us.
Football is one reason to love fall. Here's another. Save up to $16,000 on a fully loaded in-ground pool built this fall. Come by Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom on Carriage House Drive in Jackson for full details and see available styles in person.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
5:32 going our first quarter play. TCA with the 13-0 lead, Dave McCulley.
Yeah, it's been all TCA early here. And Stan, they come out of the timeout, and I don't think they're going to punt the ball again unless it's going to be a little quick pooch punt by the quarterback.
Unless it is the pooch punt, I'm not sure that I'm agreeing with this call on this field position inside your own 30.
And they're going for it. 4th and about 2.5 yards. Here's the handoff, and he's got it, I think. Let's wait and see. Running back took it and gets to about the 32-yard line. And is enough. He got it by a couple yards, Stan. And they needed 2. They got 4.
First down, Greenfield.
Mm-hmm. So, yep. Well, Don Pitts, I guess, thinking, well, wait a minute. We're down 13-0. I might as well try to go for this thing. We're heavy underdogs. 32-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 Jackets. They trail the game 13-0. Getting a little cooler here tonight.
Feels wonderful.
In Weakley County. Southern tip of Weakley County. Sullivan, the quarterback. Behind him again. Gives it to Maben. Maben wrapped up, right at he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. He's knocked at the 30. Who got him, Stan? Watch this replay. It's a bear hug.
Yeah, it's gonna pretty much be a bear hug by the interior.
In this case, a lion hug.
Of that line there. TCA
That's Pagwaga.
Pagwaga flowing around.
First guy there, yeah.
Making some big hits.
What a play.
Tell you what, the Greenfield team attacking our outside linebackers a little bit.
2nd and 12. That's a loss of 2 at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, because they know that's
they've got some big horses up there, that offensive line.
They know that's where our strength is.
Vance looking around saying, guys, what are we doing here? It's going to be 2nd and 12. Clock running 4 minutes plus, 4:15 left in the first. TCA leads the game 13-0. Glad you're aboard tonight. Coach P is our producer-director. Jay Cashin, our executive producer and director. They put a man in motion, and now what do we have? It's going to be delay of game, I think.
No clock here, and did not see the official put things down, but delay a game, Greenfield.
It'll be 2nd and 17. They'll move the ball back to the 25.
And this is one thing, if you're a Greenfield fan, Greenfield, the Jackets cannot afford to do this. If they want a chance to stay in this game, they've got to avoid all the penalties and get some positive yards.
Senior night before the game, homecoming at halftime. Big crowd of TCA fans across the way. We haven't mentioned that, but look at that crowd, those stands over there. They're pretty well packed.
They're on the fences.
2nd and 17, about the 25-yard line. Easton Sullivan, the quarterback, drops. Wants to throw, does throw. Caught, nice catch. And it's caught this time by Landon Clark. He gets the yardage back they lost, plus about 3 or 4 more. It brings up 3rd down. It's going to be 3rd and about 8. Make it 3rd and 7, Stan, I think.
Nice pickup on the play there, a little down-out pattern.
I watched him stand during the pregame warm-ups. He's got a good arm.
Yep. Did a good job in there and ran a nice route, got the reception, and got a good chunk of that yards back. Makes this 3rd down play much more manageable.
3rd down and 6. And with 3:53, the Jackets take the timeout. Timeout, Greenfield. TCA leads the game 13-0. The Jackets have a little momentum. 3rd and 6 at their own 36-yard line. Back after this short break, a 30 on the TCA Facebook network.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory. Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Diamond Dave scoring update here, 2:45 to go in the first quarter. Hardin County with the 14-0 lead over Haywood. Not surprised that Hardin would be winning, but that margin this early, kind of shocking.
Agree. Lois Ann Franklin, Melanie Wilburn, Gail Presley. We mentioned them earlier. Nancy Lack, Diane Lawler, Lolly Delk. Cooper and Diane are watching from Nashville. Go Lions. Melissa Culpepper Swingler and Carol Hall. She says she's here. Well, it's going to be 3rd down and 6.
Pressure.
Over the middle. It's intercepted and picked off there at midfield. Going the other way will be, that's going to be, is that Willard that caught that? Willard's going to take it in? Yes.
Touchdown, Lions.
No, it's 18. That was picked off by Williamson. Was it 18 or 10? I think it's 18.
Well, let's see it again here.
Here, we'll see the replay. Boy, picked it off at midfield and took it right in and never really touched after he picked it off.
Yeah, about a 52-yard INT return.
They're going to bring it back, I think, on the illegal block.
That was
on
18.
Yeah, that was. I'm sorry. That was Reed Williamson. Hard to tell here. And they mark it off, Stan. It's in there on the return.
So it's a spot foul.
Yep, and they'll mark it off there. But a great interception. And I'll tell you what Reed did. He just stepped right in front of the defender there,
yeah,
or the receiver, intended receiver.
He had a freight train going down his way, and so it'll be 1st and 10 TCA. Well, they're going to call it 1st and 15.
We apologize because it's a little dark on that side of their stand, a little hard to see. Would you agree?
It's a little bit hard to see. It's a little dark, and as you can tell by your camera, by your screen, we're a very odd low angle tonight.
Well, I've learned, Stan, if I duck my head here behind this wall here, I can see better.
Look at you.
Here's Lakai Tompkins. We can see that down to about the 36-yard line.
Yeah, pickup of 11 for LT.
LT continues to just be a force. Came in here tonight with a lot of yards. And you look at his carry, Stan, 9.8 yards per carry, 806 yards coming in tonight.
So he's already up to over 830 for the season.
Nick Jones in motion, but they give it to Lakai. Lakai, LT moves inside the 35 down to about the 30. He's going to get at least 6 or 7 yards on that carry. Down to about the 29. Let's give him 7 yards.
Yeah, let's pick up 7 on that play, Double D.
2nd and 3. Look at this hole, Stan. I mean, the offensive line just doing a great job there.
Whole interior just working hard, doing what they have to do in this ball game.
Now we have another flag, and let's see what this one's about. It's going to be offsides on Greenfield. It's going to be the automatic 1st down for the Lions. They'll move the ball down to the 24. Will be 1st and 10 there.
So another Foundation Bank 1st down Lions.
Both teams have had problems offside tonight, haven't they? A little anxiousness, I guess. Lakai goes out. He's limping a little bit, Stan. Let's hope he's all right. Yeah, he's limping a little bit. Kevin Hansen will talk to him over there. Kevin will be one of the first guys there to greet him. And in for him will be C.J. Lewis. The junior, 5'10", 170, running back and linebacker. They give it to C.J. No, Bales is going to keep it. He fooled me. Bales is going to come here to the near side. He may get in, and Bales is going to dance into the end zone. Touchdown from 24 yards out. Cooper Vales with a rushing touchdown.
24 yards for Cooper Vales. We do apologize. Where we have to place the camera tonight, we get caught in some bad angles, and that far left corner is just an angle that we can't see. But Vales, trust me, in for the touchdown. 26 yards on 2 carries. More importantly, Cooper Vales, 2 scores.
24 yards out. And the Lions capitalize on, again, great field position, don't they?
And still 2.5 to go in the first quarter.
19-0. Willard makes it bingo, 20-0. The Lions lead at 20-0. 2:32, make it 2:31 in the first. We're back after this quick 30 on the TCA Football Network.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
By Reed Williamson, set it up, Stan, and the Lions capitalize, don't they?
Hardin County, as we said earlier, leading Haywood 14-0. Dresden with a 21-0 lead over South Fulton. 6 minutes to go in the first of that ball game.
Very quiet crowd here right now from Greenfield. We're on the Greenfield side here in the press box in the lower level. We're doing the best we can, but we do appreciate the hospitality of the fine folks here at Greenfield. They've been great. Now that ball is fumbled back in the end zone, and coming out of there with it, and not much there at all, and it's getting worse. Drake Ricketts already down 20-0, and that one he would have been better, ill-advised to try to bring it out of there, Stan. I think he'd been better if he just let the ball go by him. Would you agree?
Yeah, he probably
easy for me to be a second armchair quarterback.
He probably would have, but
ball never got the end zone. It was about 2-yard line where he picked it up.
No, but he that ball likely would have rung into the end zone, but indecision there on that play. And the good news is LT's back in the ball game.
I didn't do a very good job of describing what he didn't do a very good job of doing. So that makes sense.
What does that mean?
Figure it out. 13-yard line, 1st and 10. He'd have been better to let it go by him, and I'd have been better to let you describe it.
Okay. We could have just sat with the fans tonight, done Harry Carey style.
Yeah, sure. Remember Harry used to go shirtless, so I don't think we want to go shirtless.
Not tonight.
Not any night. 1st and 10 to the 13-yard line. Sullivan hands it off, running back. Not much.
Going nowhere.
Lions just sitting on that run right now, aren't they, Stan?
Oh, absolutely sitting on the run. Great penetration. And on that tackle for a TCA leading the charge.
Harrison Vance, first guy back there.
Harrison Vance and Kendall Boyle, one of the last ones up off the pile.
Vance having a great game. You see Pagagua there, number 4. Look at all the kids there defensively.
Tell you what, Harrison Vance's younger brother, a fine wide receiver for the middle school team, should be dressed out tonight as well. 1:47,
and now another timeout. And Greenfield's called another timeout.
They're done.
1:47, 20-0 Lions, and it's going to be, when we come back, 2nd down and 10, the ball at their own 13-yard line. Back after this quick 30. Worthy Road Studios, the BallGame Blitz, and TCA Facebook. Stay with us, everybody.
Waterwell Solutions, LLC offers experienced and diversified services throughout the greater Tennessee area. Waterwell Solutions specializes in water well drilling operations. They are experienced in the design, construction, and maintenance of wells from 4 to 16 inches in diameter and depths up to 1,000 feet. Waterwell Solutions has 3 locations in Summerville, Brownsville, and Trenton. For a consultation, give them a call at 731-779-1275.
And one of my favorite names, Spencer P. Sargent, watching. Says they're watching from Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Matt Coble tuned in tonight. Kristen Gehring Lee tuned in. And Melanie Wilburn, saw her on social media where they were on vacation. She's watching from Orange Beach, Florida tonight.
Well,
we got people watching all over the world. New York
City,
Florida.
It brings back some sand in a bottle.
Yeah. We want real sand. We don't want that fake stuff that they put in the bottles at the stores. We want real sand. So it's going to be 2nd and 10, the ball at the 13-yard line, and in trouble. Greenfield down 20-0, has used all their timeouts of the half. Hand off, and good running room. And a big gaping hole there that time, and up over the 20-yard line, galloping his way to about, let's see, Stan, where they mark it.
Not much of a gain it's going to end up being.
Landon Clark ran the ball, but he didn't get as much as I thought. Well, he does get about 7. Let's call it 3rd and a short 3.
And the G-man, Gabriel Lee,
right on cue. His mom just tuned in and
pick up a 7 on the
the
play.
general made a nice play.
Who was that made that run?
That was Clark that ran it, and Clark number 8.
Last name's not Griswold, is it?
No. The old river, Russ. The old river.
Old man river.
The old river, Russ. Minute 7, minute 4.
Man river.
That's enough. 20-0. Here's again in the shotgun is Clark or Sullivan. Sullivan drop. Sullivan throws, almost picked off, and then caught. And enough, I think, for the first down. No, it's going to be short. They've got to get to the 30 stand. That's at the 25-yard line. Just a tough aim. No, he did get there. I'm sorry.
Nick Jones will have the tackle on the play. Did a good job reading. Came in, made the tackle.
Right. The line of scrimmage has been to 13. I apologize. Yeah. I thought they had to get to 30. So they get to the 23 and plus more. They're at the 25. Got him about 2 yards. In the ball game will be Kinzer Pratt, the freshman. That's how Willie Trevathan.
Willie T.
Here from
he's still at
Greenfield.
Martin, isn't he coaching?
No, he came back. I think he left there.
Oh, he's back. He's back.
He may still be at Martin. I'm not sure. Christy Dunn would know if she's listening. Christy Stevenson. Here's the handoff. Maben coming right at us, and Pagagua says, "Not tonight, sir." Bang! He hit him right there, Stan. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage either.
Look at this play by Pags here. Great job.
Oh, my goodness.
From the defensive end position, fights off the big man he's blocking and just gets a hold of him and drives him backwards. Out of the way, Big Nate. We've come to the end of the first quarter play. Our score at the end of 1, TCA 20 and Greenfield 0. You're watching TCA football on the Worthy Roads Broadcast Network.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should already be here.
Special interest rates as low as 0%.
You should already be here.
We have cars, trucks, SUVs, and the all-new electric Nissan Aria.
You should already be here.
We even have no payments for 90 days.
You should already be here.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should. You know what? I'm not going to say it.
Carlock Nissan of Jackson.
Diamond Dave, we're back. TCA dominating the first quarter play, up 20-0. And Clarence Pettigrew, hello, Stan. Hello, Clarence. How are you doing, brother man? Laura Young Kraft watching. Well, how Coach Kraft's doing? You know,
so Clarence is going to say hello to you and not me then, huh? Okay, that's okay, Clarence.
I got stroke.
I'll remember that, Clarence.
But we got to remember, Coach Kraft, Robert Kraft, had his hip replaced a week or so ago.
I did not know that. Prayers for Coach.
That's what he was in the hospital for, if you
I
remember.
did not know that. So prayers for him, yeah.
So me and Coach Kraft are going to have a sprint race from home plate to first base.
24-yard line.
Coach Kraft will probably win.
Be 2nd down and 10. The ball just short of the 25. They only got the first down by about a yard.
You keep your golf clubs in your hand and don't worry about it, Coach P.
How about Freshman of the Week again?
Yeah, second time.
Is that right, Coach? Freshman of the Week again?
Second time.
Yeah, congratulations, yeah.
Chase wake up, Coach. We're talking about your kid. Wake it up.
And now a flag comes in after all of this. Greenfield was in the huddle. I think they got too many people on the field. Yeah, they had 12 people out there.
That's okay. Oh, my gosh.
What did Doodle bring us? Cookies? Doodle Butler.
Something. It's got frosting, and it's got whipped topping.
Well, I can.
And you may not get any.
I was going to say I can count myself out because she dropped them off right behind you. But, Doodle, that's not fair. Well, it's going to be 2nd down now in 16. Here is the run and not much. And Maben gets up, and that's not Maben. That is Maben.
Yeah, yep. Maben.
Maben.
Had a nice tandem of blockers here coming out. Running back lead block makes
line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Oh, he tripped over his own feet.
Well, no, he picks up 5. It was 16 on the chain over there. So it's going to be 3rd down now and 11. We're underway here with TCA leading the game 20-0 early few moments of the first, or make it second quarter, first half. Well, they go with the up back this time, and they're going to give it to him. And running that football, and not much there this time by Drake Ricketts. And now the ball, I thought it popped loose, but it didn't. And getting up on that tackle that time was a fumble. It was a fumble. I thought I saw the ball pop loose. And Stan, not sure who got it. Let's watch the replay here. Who got that fumble recovered?
Could not tell, my friend.
It popped. I thought the ball popped
We'll see
loose.
it one more time.
Here we go. Replay. Great job there, Philip. High snap. They hand it off to Maben. As you see Maben be hit. And the ball popped loose. And it looked like Waller may have jumped in there and got that ball.
Could not tell.
Saw the pink socks. So it's going to be at the ball at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10. They go for the home run very quickly, and Waller's wide open. Touchdown, Lions.
As Williams, I believe. Is it? No, that is Waller.
That's Waller. That coming at the 11-10 mark, and the Lions now beginning to pour it on a little bit, 26-0. 22-yard pass from Vales. He's money, folks. Yeah. To Waller, who's money, and it's 26-0. So, Stan, the Lions capitalize after an interception by Reed Williamson. And then they come right back and capitalize after a Waller fumble recovery.
Waller, 3 receptions, 62 yards, 2 22-yard touchdown receptions.
Cash in the snapper, Atwood the holder. The kicker is Willard, and the Willard kick is good. It's 27-0. He's only missed 3 all year. Back after this quick 30 on the TCA Football Network.
I will be the greatest, greatest, greatest. 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 I will be
Annie Wilson-Scott tuned in. Gina Keltner's tuned in. And Clarence, that's okay, buddy. I was just teasing you a little bit. But you do know Stan from middle school. And Joe Cole, already a legend in the making.
He is going to be a dandy.
He really is. He'll be a sophomore when LT's a senior, you tell me?
And the thing, I've told this story before, but when I first saw.
So that means he'll be a freshman when LT's a junior.
Yeah. Good thinking, Diamond. Man, you're on top of your game tonight, aren't you?
That's that Wimpy's Burger is what it is.
Yeah.
27-0. Here's the kick by Delk. His family tuned in tonight. And Delk, that ball goes right in between people, and the Lions have it.
Oh, my.
Everyone sort of went to sleep, and falling on it is Zane Atwood.
Zane Atwood, Johnny on the spot. Yeah, I mean, Greenfield, they must have thought it was a punt or something, and nobody made an attempt for it. TCA, well.
Coach Don Pitt just exasperated.
They're getting ready to blow this one wide open.
I mean, they just let it fall between them, and no one went and got it. So the ball's at the 19-yard line. Well, the Lions have capitalized on an interception. They capitalized on a fumble. Let's see if they can capitalize on a snafu by the kickoff return team. Here's Tompkins struggling his way inside the 15, gallops his way down to about the 11-yard line.
Diamond, you know it's really when
watch
you're this
hole.
close,
Look at this hole.
Yeah,
there.
when you're this close, it looks like he doesn't get that much.
Pulling.
And he gets 6 yards off the play.
Did you see that block?
Yep. 6 rushes, 38 yards for LT.
My goodness, the Lions just dominating at the moment. 2nd down and 3, they give him 7. Ball down to the 12. Waller's in motion. I'll make it Delk in motion. Here's the pitch back and running it. It's going to be a touchdown. Yep, sliding right in. And now he's hit, and now a flag. Personal foul after the late hit.
See, is that
That's Delk, isn't it?
Looks like it.
Yeah, that's Delk carrying it at that time. Touchdown. Boy, he just galloped right in there. So Delk takes it in, and now the late hit.
And that was a
12-yard gallop.
12-yard run, yep.
So it's 33-0. The 9 and 8 at night, really tough to read sometimes, aren't they?
Diamond, what you really ought to do, somehow I've managed to, what do you call that stuff with the words come on the screen when you're talking?
Teleprompter.
No, on the screen when you can read them.
Here's the kick, and is up, and now another flag comes in. The kick was no good, so the Lions are going to kick it again. If it's on Greenfield. Let's wait and see. See what they call here, Stan. Man, we've had a lot of flags in this first half.
This is true.
TCA, a really good football team, looking for win number 5 in Greenfield.
Getting a
3
little
wins on the year,
frustrated.
struggling a little bit right now. Yeah, they're going over to talk to Coach Bowling. I'm not sure what that's about.
The big cheese, Colby Moore, will be the snapper.
Yeah, I said Cashner earlier. It's actually Kobe. I appreciate you correcting me on that.
Now, here's what I'm talking about, Dave. The closed captioning.
Oh, the closed captioning, yeah.
Y'all try watching this with closed captioning on.
I wouldn't dare do that. So I'm not sure what that was about. Coach Bowling.
So when we do that, that means, and if I read that and I'm confused, can you imagine what the fans listening to it live must think?
Yeah, the first inclination when they go over and talk to a coach like that, you think maybe someone's been kicked out. Hopefully that's not the case.
Because we would need everybody next week.
Yeah, surely that's not the case. We'll have to get clarification on that maybe. Well, again, Moore the snapper. Willard. It was a personal foul on Greenfield. So
that's 2 in a row. They're going to have to assess one of these on the kickoff, I would think.
It'll be an automatic touchback. You know that. Snap back, ball down, kick up, and this one is good. And the Lions up their lead to 34-0. And we're at 10:30 of the second stanza. Back after this quick 30 on the TCA Football Network.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spot even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Diamond Dave.
I wonder what you were going to do first. If you were going to talk or if you were going to take a bite of that Doodle Butler muffin there.
Doodle Butler. All hail Miss Doodle. It's a Cool Whip bowl of strawberries, dude.
Oh, my goodness. So strawberry shortcake's what it is.
With
whipped cream. Oh, my goodness.
I'm getting fat.
The ball will be moved up to the down to the 45-yard line of Greenfield. Oh, my goodness, folks. They should pay me double. 45-yard line, so this will be an automatic touchback unless you wanted to go. Well, surely you wouldn't do an onside kick.
I'm the comedy part of this. I'm writing this material.
Unfortunately, that's the case, yeah. So let's see what Doug does here. I would think they'll just kick it to touchback.
What Doug does?
Here's if the game was closer, you might consider and that one goes through the uprights pretty well.
Do we get 3 for that?
And it will be the ball brought out. And Greenfield will have it now down 34-0.
Why's the clock running?
Don't tell them. They probably did. That may be the case.
Oh, Lord.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line for Greenfield. Homecoming is not going to be a special night tonight for the Jackets if this trend continues. Lions lead the game. It's still running. It's running about 30 seconds off of it already. Yep, I think they've agreed to do that. Maybe that's what they were talking to Coach Bowling about.
Could be.
I think that's probably what that conversation was about. Well, Easton Sullivan, the quarterback, in the gun with Maben behind him. That's not Maben. That's going to be he's going to pass it anyway, and it's going to be picked off. Nick Jones. Nick Jones, now they say incomplete. Nick Jones had his paws on it, and a good play there defensively. On the offensive side, Austin Griffin came back and took that away from Nick Jones, or that would have been another INT.
Griffin had to
Watch
play the
this
part
replay.
of the defensive back, sticks in,
Sure
rips
did.
it back out to call the no play.
Nick Jones, great play there. The PA guy said Waller, but I think it was Nick Jones who got in there and got that.
It was.
Hammer and Hank Miller out there. We haven't mentioned Hank tonight. They pretty well double-teamed him, but they really hadn't had a lot of chances to make tackles thus far. Big ball right over the center's helmet there.
I like LT getting the start on the defensive side of the things tonight because there's going to be times when we need him on that defensive end.
Here's the handoff and running back. Boy, he had a head of steam, and then he was hit hard and brought to the turf. You'll watch the replay. Not much. It's going to be 3rd down and long.
Watch this replay. LT's the right defensive end. They respect him so much on the offensive side, he draws a double team on the defensive side.
Look at Hank Miller penetrate. He didn't make the stop, but he got in the mix anyway. Hammer and Hank. Pagagua, others there to make the stop. Lee back there. Also is Caleb Williams defensively. You're not hearing much from my color analyst tonight as he's surveying food at the moment.
Got you with only 2-minute breaks sometimes. You got to do what you got to do.
3rd, about 7. Sullivan.
Pressure.
Going to keep it. Come right here with it. They saw something that time, and he's going to get the first down and more. He's at the 35-yard line and out of bounds at about the 34 is where they mark him out.
Look at this play here. They did a great job sucking the defensive end,
Sure
double
did.
team on Lakai, and they did a good job. They had the linebacker and the defensive end blocked and got signed for their biggest play of the night, Dave.
A good decision by the coaching staff there calling that play. So at the 35-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Shannon, is that their first down? No, they've had a couple before, I think.
They had one early, if you remember.
Coach P, I want you to look at this. Look at this. You can't see it on camera, folks, and it's good that you can. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. How much whipped cream can you put on a muffin, on a shortcake? And, boy, here's a pass, and nothing there at all. Watch the Lions react to this. I mean, it's outstanding defense. Watch the replay by Coach P here.
Just swarming defense.
Maybe about a 2-yard loss.
Fake the handoff up the
Watch
gut.
this.
Try to get it open the flats, and TCA had that read like a book.
Oh, my goodness, what a play. 2nd and 10. They give him the line of scrimmage, actually 2nd and 11. Clock running, 6:55 running clock. The coaches have agreed on here in the second quarter. 34-0 Lions. They struck early, and they've been striking since. Taking the sting out of the Jackets at the moment. 2nd down and 11. I'm not looking at you, Coach B. I'm just not looking to my right now, folks. 2nd down and 11. Whipped cream is on. The strawberry is on.
Thing is, I'm still up to date on everything that's going on the field, too.
Sure, oh, yeah, no doubt. 2nd down and 11. Here's the pass over the middle, incomplete.
Short hopped it.
Tended that to Landon Clark, but pressure made him do that, Stan, and I think it's Pags back there. Let's wait and watch the replay. It was Pags back there. Pagagua right in his face.
Yeah, nice job there by the
and if Pags doesn't get him from the front side, Kobe Moore's going to get him from the back side.
Clark, the intended receiver, did a nice job trying to adjust his route, but a little too late on the adjustment, and it short hopped him. But he read it right and tried to adjust his route back, but not enough time to get there to it.
And Gabe Lee was there defensively on the secondary start of it, or side of it.
The G-Man.
5:50 left here in this second quarter. 3rd and 11. Yeah, if you're technical at home, like Freddie keeping score, it'd be 3rd and about 10.5. Sullivan in that shotgun. And here is the play fake. Sullivan's going to go for the home run bomb, and that's going to be picked off.
Yep.
Picked off by the General. Gabe Lee has it. He's here at the 20, to the 25, to the 30, to the 35, to the
what a block.
midfield stripe. And knocked down there, and the General gets it. And I think we're going to have a late hit on Greenfield, I think.
Hammer and Hank with a huge block on the play.
Unless they call that an illegal block on Hank.
Oh, no, they couldn't.
Let's see what they call here. Here's the General coming right at you on your screen. Almost got him around the face mask, I think is what the call was. Yeah, I think Coach P's right. And it's going to be a penalty after the interception, so that's the 2nd interception of the night. A fumble recovery as well. Coach P, he moved that down there, knew you. I thought he was going to give that one to you and him fix another one, but that's not the case.
I'm stupid now.
Subject to debate. 2nd down, we'll make it 1st down and 10. When it comes to food anyway, you know what I mean? Folks, he's having strawberry shortcake during the ball game here. And a great shot by Coach P. I hope you got that, Coach.
Don't tell me you didn't take a picture of that.
You have to send that to me. Well, they call that against TCA.
It has to be on Hank.
It has to be an illegal block in the back then. But, boy, it sure looked like that head jerked around, didn't it, Coach P? Face mask. Well, after all of that, it's 43-yard line. The Lions have had great field position all night long, and they lead the game 34-0 with now a running clock at 4:05 of the second stanza. Cooper Vales has been outstanding. Starters still in there, doubles each way. Tompkins in the pistol. They put Delk in motion, and they give it to Tompkins. Tompkins to the 46 and is hit there. Picks up about 3. It's going to be 2nd down and 7. They're using, every time they're using someone in motion. This time it was Delk. And they're putting him in motion, trying to make him respect that, and then they're giving on the inside handoff to Tompkins.
Cedon McMullen.
Give him 4, 2nd and 6.
Cedon McMullen on the tackle for Greenfield.
All right. And that was a good stop, wasn't it?
Yep.
The
42 yards on 7 for LT.
Very familiar orange and black of Greenfield. Vales throws out here, and that is Waller.
He's gone.
Waller wide open. You can feed a great block by Delk. And Waller's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Lions.
53 yards for the Lions. But we've got Laundry back at the 50. This one's coming back.
Multiple penalties, the PA announcer says. Boy, Waller, once he took off,
well,
like a gazelle.
I don't know if you could hear it, but through my headsets I could hear somebody yell "thank you" from the crowd, so you knew it was coming back.
Well, I thought the block was legal, to be honest with you, but the flag is all the way back inside the 40-yard line back here.
Well, we got multiples.
And let's see how they sort this thing out. Well, the officials have had the handkerchiefs out all night tonight. Tommy Henderson tuned in, Aubrey Holland Richardson. They're watching from Gatlinburg tonight. We've got Gatlinburg-type weather down here, the Richardson family. Aubrey does a great job out at TCA. Patrick Bunch, Brad Keltner, Chip Thomas all watching tonight as well. And after all of this, it's going to be personal foul, offsetting penalties. One on TCA and one on Greenfield. So they'll bring it all the way back to the 46 again. Holding on TCA.
And then unsportsmanlike on Greenfield.
Roughing the passer on Greenfield. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Waller as he scored. I didn't see that. He had the ball out, but yeah. I guess you would call that to some degree taunting, I guess, yes?
That is the rule, and that's one of their
like what you're doing to Coach P and I, eating that shortcake down there. You're taunting us.
Hey, you can have some.
Oh, it won't be any left by the time I get over there. So it's going to be 2nd and 24 now. The ball all the way back to the 31-yard line. Well, Stan, if they're getting paid by the penalties tonight, they're going to be having a hefty check, aren't they?
Like I said, it's like a box of chocolates.
Well, they've been consistent on each side. I can't squawk at that, but boy, they're calling it tight, no doubt. As long as you're consistent. 1 minute is all that remains in the second stanza with the running clock in the second quarter. 34-0. That would have been 40-0 if that had stood. Here's Vales, and he dropped that football, and it's going to be Greenfield coming up with it. I think Cooper dropped it, and I think Greenfield's got the ball.
And it is first down Greenfield.
Yep. Yeah, you see the big lineman here fall on it, or the linebacker in this case. And coming up with it was Remington Gammons, who got the fumble recovered.
So Greenfield's staying alive.
A break for the Jackets. Cooper just looked like he just dropped the ball. He doesn't make many mistakes, folks.
He reached out to hand it off, and Lakai was a little too far off of where it maybe should have been.
29-yard line. Well, TCA's had a fumble recovery. They've had 2 interceptions, and now this time it is the Jackets.
We're not going to get another playoff.
I don't think so. Down to 5 seconds, down to 4, down to 3. They're out of timeouts, down to 2, and they'll not get this play off. Yeah, they do. They get
going to the end zone.
Yep, and sacked all the way back at the 42-yard line. 3 or 4 lines all over.
1, 2, 3,
Easton Sullivan.
5 lines.
Moore back there, Lewis back there, Tompkins back there, Hank Miller back there, and give Boyle a big hand as well. Well, the Lions lead it at half. Your score, 34-0. We'll be back. Scores, highlights, running clock in the second half. Stay with us on the TCA Football Network.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Your life. Your home.
Your business. Your future. Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
We're back at Greenfield, the middle school here being saluted. Greenfield, as they won the county championship, the regional championship last night. Hal Blackman, the head coach there, known Hal for a long time. So congratulations to the middle school team that won the championship up here. They're being recognized here at homecoming, and it was senior night earlier tonight before the game at Greenfield. The Lions lead the game 34-0 at the 10-12 mark of the first stanza. 51-yard drive capped off by a 2-yard Cooper Vale's keeper. PAT by Willard was no good. One of his rare misses of the year, 6-0 Lions. Then the Lions come right back with a 27-yard drive after a interception. 22-yard Vales to Waller, 12-0. Willard, the PAT, made it 13-0. Interception by Reed Williamson, and then the Lions get right back on the board again. 24-yard strike, and this time it was Vales on the run, 20-0. Willard, the PAT, made it 20-0 after being 19-0. There at the break at the 2:32 mark, I should say, of the first stanza. 22-yard Vales to Delk after a fumble recovery, and it was 27-0 after the Willard PAT. Then the 12-yard Delk run made it 34-0. Let's go back and retract that 22-yard Vales. That was to Waller on that one. 27-0, then make it 34-0, and that's how we stand at the halftime. They decided early. We wondered what they were talking to Coach Bowling about early, or make it 3 or 4 minutes in the second quarter. And that's at the 10:30 mark when they went over and talked to him, and that's what it was about, a running clock. Both coaches agreed to do that. Well, the Lions lead at 34-0. We'll take a 2-minute break. We'll be back, and Stan will have stats and some scores from around West Tennessee. We'll do all of that when we come back. You're listening and watching tonight. Worthy Road Studios production, along with the BallGame Blitz and TCA Facebook. Lion football here tonight on Greenfield, and they lead the game at the break 34-0. Stay with us, everybody.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Your life. Your home.
Your business, your future. Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right, with 11 locations across West Tennessee, is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you. Foundation Bank is a division of McKinsey Banking Company, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Psst, buddy, I'm not feeling too good after all this summer heat.
Yeah, me either. I think I'm about to blow a coil.
Let McCoy's Heating and Air give your unit a little TLC. Maintenance is the key to staying worry-free. Right now, schedule a one-time cleaning for only $90. Call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com.
McCoy's got us in great shape, unlike that guy.
Jackson's most trusted team of technicians. York and McCoy's Heating and Air.
Football is one reason to love fall. Here's another. Save up to $16,000 on a fully loaded in-ground pool built this fall. Come by Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom on Carriage House Drive in Jackson for full details and see available styles in person.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
We're back here at Greenfield High School in Greenfield, Tennessee. My name's Stan Gerard alongside Diamond Dave McCulley. We're at the half. TCA pretty much, as we expected, dominating the ball game by a score of 34-0. They started the running clock somewhere at some point in the second quarter, so unless something changes, this second half is going to move rather quickly. So we'll be getting out here early. Now let's take a look at some of the scoring from around West Tennessee. In a game that we're keeping close interest on in the middle part of the state, this ball game will determine who wins, or who most likely will win the Middle Tennessee region in Division II Class A. It is Columbia Academy leading Nashville Christian 14-7 in that ball game. Columbia Academy with the lead, and that ball game's at Nashville Christian, by the way, a tough place to play. Huntington over JCM 28-0. Southside ahead of Northside 20-6. It is McKenzie 28-0 over Houston County. Obion Central 14-0 over Fayette Ware. Ripley leading St. Benedict 15-0. West Carroll dominating Brewston 32-0. Last night it was FACS knocking off Westwood 48-0. Chester County 32-6 over Freedom Prep. And Hardin County leads Haywood 14-7 in that particular ball game. We're going to switch gears here a little bit and give you some unofficial totals from the first half. For TCA, Lakai Tompkins, 42 yards on 7 carries. Delk, 1 carry, 12 and a score. Vales, 2 carries for 26 and 2 scores. And Jones, 1 for 27. So TCA with 13, 15, 17, 6. TCA with 107 yards rushing. And TCA with 62 yards passing. So TCA with 169 yards of total offense in this game. You see, that's not much. TCA, remember, has had some defensive scores and working off of a short field for the most part of the night. So once again, it's going to be a game where we're not going to rack up a ton of offensive stats in this ball game. We're going to keep our mind on the big picture. TCA will end up winning, should end up winning this ball game as we leave 34-0 here at the moment with 6 minutes to go before the half. And again, some of the scores, the most important score, I think, Columbia Academy leads Nashville Christian 14-7 in that ball game. My thanks to Tom Allen from Columbia Academy for keeping me updated on that score. Tom Allen, a great friend of mine and one of the big benefactors over at Columbia Academy. He's a big booster of Columbia Academy. He takes care of the road guys when we come into town, and appreciate the hospitality of Tom Anderson all season long, all the time. Appreciate his friendship. Trying to look again, see if we got a further update. And let's see what we got going on here. We've got various messages. Well, it was 21-7. Columbia Academy with 3:16 to go in the half. And apparently the Nashville Christian quarterback, who is making an SEC visit tomorrow, has been flagged multiple times for unsportsmanlike conduct during the game, and we'll just leave it at that. But Columbia Academy, well on their way to winning a region title. They won't win it officially tonight, but with what they have left in the season, who they play, Columbia Academy now with the inside track to winning the middle portion, or the middle region in Division II Class A. Of course, in the East region, no question about it. It's a technicality, but Middle Tennessee Christian School will win the East regions. They've defeated Fayette Academy. The rest of that region is one-year school returning from a stint in 8-man football, and one school playing their first game of varsity football after playing 8-man football as well. And Kings Academy has been beaten by both of the old 8-man teams. So it's a 2-man league or race over there, and Middle Tennessee Christian's going to win that battle, as they've knocked off Friendship Christian already this year a couple of weeks ago. And right now it looks like Columbia Academy is well on their way here. Here at Greenfield, we lead 34-0 at the half. We're going to take a break, a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, more of the halftime show right here on the BallGame Blitz.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory. Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Waterwell Solutions, LLC offers experienced and diversified services throughout the greater Tennessee area. Waterwell Solutions specializes in water well drilling operations. They are experienced in the design, construction, and maintenance of wells from 4 to 16 inches in diameter and depths up to 1,000 feet. Waterwell Solutions has 3 locations in Summerville, Brownsville, and Trenton. For a consultation, give them a call at 731-779-1275.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should already be here.
Special interest rates as low as 0%.
You should already be here.
We have cars, trucks, SUVs, and the all-new electric Nissan Ariya.
You should already be here.
We even have no payments for 90 days.
You should already be here.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should, you know what? I'm not going to say it.
Carlock Nissan of Jackson.
Diamond Dave, TCA leading 34-0 at the half. A couple of scores are surprising. We'll talk about it again. Columbia Academy leading Nashville Christian 21-7. Nashville Christian with an outstanding sophomore quarterback who was a leading candidate going into this year for Mr. Football. Remember how he just shredded TCA last year in the playoff game. He's got a visit with an SEC school tomorrow, an unofficial visit, but Columbia Academy leading that ball game 21-7, and the quarterback throwing a little bit of a hissy fit from what I'm told from sources there. Another surprise. It's a surprising score to me. Not that it's now gotten a little bit closer with Hardin County leading Haywood 14-7. West Carroll all over Brewston, as we just said. Northside leading Southside leading Northside 20-6. McKenzie 28-0. OBC 14-0 over Fayette Ware. Those are the only scores we have reporting right now. I don't have Twitter available to me tonight because of some issues with my phone, so I can't do a bigger scope on things. But all in all, some interesting scores on a slow night in West Tennessee, realistically. But TCA 34-0. We've only got Diamond 169 yards of total offense, 107 on the ground, and 62 through the air. So it's going to be another night of low offensive numbers for TCA. But, as you're looking at the scoring summary, TCA, the defense has really done it, gotten interceptions, gotten turnovers, and given the offense a short field.
Really have. Special teams has been great, too. They haven't been out there a lot other than on kickoffs, and they've done a great job there. But 2 interceptions. That Reed Williamson interception really sort of set the tone. Then Waller came up with a fumble recovery later, and another interception for the Lions as well. So they lead the game 34-0. Stan, we jump back into region play next week. It'll be a little tougher, won't it?
We'll be heading down to Menfo, rolling into Menfo, TWA. Coach Phil's going to tell the ladies Dave and Stan are on the way once again. And TCA is going to have a big game with FACS. You know, a game that we didn't expect to be a big game when the year started, but right now FACS ranked 4th in the state. They won 48-0 last night over Westwood. And
I ended earlier tonight said Jackson Christian. It's us that play them next week, and that'd be a tough game. And so,
well, yeah, it was.
And then Tipton Rosemark.
FACS Jackson Christian only beat them by 28 last week.
Yeah,
so
and then you have Tipton Rosemark, a game that we should be favored, and then that big finale. If things go the way everyone thinks they might, both teams could roll in on winning streaks, and it'd be a big one for all the marbles the final week of the season.
It could very well be a throwdown deluxe at TCA. Let's take a look at some other scores. McKenzie now leads 42-0 at the half in that ball game, just dominating a woeful Houston County ball club. Other scores from around West Tennessee. Fayette Academy leads Rosemark 14-3. At that big game for Fayette Academy in a must-win situation. If they don't win, they're pretty much eliminated from playoff competition. If they win, they're right back in the thick of competition, competing for that number 4 seed out of the West. Other scores, let's see, Westview leads Bolivar by a score of 27-0 in that game. Michael Logan with the update there. 34-0 Huntington over JCM at the half. Just a dominating performance. And let's see, who else do we have? Grace Christian is leading, I can't tell who, but Grace Christian leading 29-0 in that ball game. Of course, Grace Christian was who TCA is supposed to play back in week 2. And let's see what's going on here. Franklin Road Academy up 34-7 in their ball game. Other scores from around West Tennessee. Not a lot, like we said. Ezel Harding. Providence Christian, a battle of new programs. Providence Christian, who's played some 8-man ball, leads Ezel Harding, who used to be a Division I Class A power. Then they dropped down and play 8-man ball. But Providence Christian is leading Ezel Harding 9-6 in that ball game, and the winner of that game will end up finishing 3rd in the East.
Here's Delk's kick to begin this second half with a running clock. Picked up there at about the 25-yard line, and a good return that time. And moving the ball back upfield will be Landon Clark, who brought it back up for the Jackets. You'll see, again, good special teams coverage by the Lions for the most part, though, Stan.
And even though you saw the officials call the timeout, the clock still running. And they've shortened it to 8-minute halves, so we're going to be out here real early at night.
Nick Jones made the stop. Yep. We're already at 7:30.
I'm not a real fan of that. If it was 62-0, something like that, I could agree with it. But at this point, I disagree with that.
39-yard line. 1st and 10. Yeah, at least the third quarter. Let's just go ahead and play it out, then shorten this 4th if you want to, if it gets worse.
And quite frankly, I understand why they're doing it, but we got some kids that need work. You know, with some big games being coming up here in the very near future, we've got to
Here's a
get
late
some
flag.
kids work.
The flag is going to be on TCA, and then spiking the ball is Landon Clark. And Don Pitt says, "Hey guys, they gave us the flag, and then you spiked the ball." So that's what it's going to be, a personal foul on TCA on the tackle, and then Landon Clark took the ball and spiked it, and they threw another flag. Well, I think the officials unsportsmanlike conduct on Greenfield. Well, maybe they didn't. They called a flag. I threw the flag, I thought, on TCA on the tackle of some nature. And then Clark is called for unsportsmanlike conduct. So, Stan, I could have swore I saw a first flag on TCA and then one on them.
And let's see what they're getting ready to march off against.
Philip, do we have that replay? I should have been watching. I apologize. Here's the replay. Great job. And watch what happens here.
Asking ye shall receive. And it's going to be strictly against Greenfield.
Yeah, here's the handoff. You'll see Clark carry the ball. He's hit there by a couple of Lions.
Nothing there.
And then I thought the flag came in, but then they get Greenfield. So it's going to be 1st and 21, the ball back to the 27-yard line after all of that. And Stan also, it took about a minute off the clock.
Yeah.
With a running clock. Handoff Maben this time. Maben scoots his way for some positive yards up across the 30 to about the 32. They've got to get Stan to the 40.
And Diamond, here's the deal. Here's one reason why I don't like we played with a running clock in the second quarter.
We've had 3 snaps.
And we're playing with a running clock in the second half, plus they've shortened it to 8-minute quarters. TCA is going to end up having to leave their first team in for longer for the simple fact that those guys got to get some more work, and it's going to hurt our young guys who needed some work and who we were counting on getting some quality minutes in tonight. They're not going to get those minutes because of the way this is being administered tonight.
And I hope Drake Crash Craddock is okay. He sort of came up holding his arms that time. Here's the play fake, and Easton Sullivan kept it. He should have handed off. Nothing there at all. The Lions galloped their way into that tackle, and a bunch of Lions there. First guy there was Craddock, who we thought was shaken up.
Yep.
Atwood in on the stop as well. Hammer and Hank around the area. It's going to be now 4th and 16, and they'll have to punt it, and they'll send the punter back.
I mean, we had 4 plays in this quarter, and it's half over already.
Yeah, well, it's 4:26. More than halfway over.
I mean,
Waller will stand back at about the 40 and receive the punt.
Middle school plays 8-minute quarters, but they at least stop the clock under dead ball situations.
So here's Pratt to punt it away from, he'll get a foot in around about 22 or 3. And a wobbly kick that Waller will fill on the first hop. Avoids the first guy, avoids the second guy. He's open. 50, 45, 40. Got a wall, and then that wall closes in on him. And down there trying to block for him that time was Pags. But Waller, boy, he's got the nerves of a cat burglar as he moves all the way back inside the 30-yard line.
26-yard return.
Watch this return. Boy, he give him a little crease, but he can scoot, can he?
Yeah, well, I mean, Pat, he had about 5 guys he could have blocked. He picked a couple right in front of him, but he couldn't take all 5 of them.
Hard to see the lines here a little bit, so the ball will be at the 37, actually, 1st and 10.
Diamond, at this point in the game, I guess we haven't talked about it yet, but I guess we would be remiss in if we didn't discuss the passing of the legend, my hero, Dick Butkus.
Yeah.
Yesterday, very sad news.
Bill Hamilton and Billy Scribner brought him into Jackson one year. I interviewed him down at the old fairgrounds, or at the fairgrounds, I should say. Hand off to Lakai. LT goes backwards a couple of yards after he was initially hit, and he'll move down to almost the 30.
Pick of about 7.
Yep.
For Lakai, he's got 49 on
Watch
8
his
carries.
balance. And great balance. Watch this. He just gets nudged a little bit, then gets hit, and then goes backwards for about 2 yards. Pretty powerful in his stand. Came in with over 800 yards. Yep. In the pistol, behind Vales. Vales fakes, goes out here now, and that ball is going to be caught by Caleb Williams.
Looky.
Williams may score. He is into the end zone. No, it goes out of bounds.
And the clock
inside
keeps
the 5.
rolling.
Yeah, inside the 5.
So pickup of 31 down to the about 27-yard reception for Caleb on the play.
Yep. Some of the folks headed to the house here. It was not homecoming. I thought you told me it was
Senior
homecoming.
night.
It's just senior night tonight.
They already had homecoming.
Yep, they had the homecoming earlier. Give me 1st and goal at the 3. Little lady there dressed out in the Greenfield little junior cheerleading outfit. Tompkins or Vales? Who you picking here, Stan?
We're going with Tompkins this time.
I think LT will get it. No, Vales is going to roll. He's going to
Wide
find that guy wide open. Touchdown, Lions.
And we'll see who that was.
I think that was Stan initial reports Owen Atwood.
It is Atwood. Owen Atwood with the 3-yard touchdown reception. So 1, 2, 3 touchdown passes for Vales tonight. He's having a big night.
I think everyone thought it was going to go to LT. We did, and Greenfield obviously did. Atwood was wide open, wasn't he, Stan?
Unofficially, 92 yards passing for Vales, 3 touchdowns.
Seems like almost more, though, doesn't it? Willard in to attempt a PAT. It's 40-0 with a minute 10 left here in this 3rd stanza. Hey, guys, people waving at us, wanting autographs from Stan. Yep. 41-0. Willard knocks you through. 41-0 with a running clock and a minute left all. And when we come back, we'll be in the 4th quarter, no doubt. Back after this 1-minute message on the TCA Football Network.
Your life. Your home.
Your business. Your future. Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
I will be the greatest, greatest, greatest. 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 I will be
Delk's kick, one of the up men there. And nothing much in the special teams. We bragged on them all night. We continue to brag, folks. Look at this play here. Nick Jones, one of the first guys down there.
TCA's done a great job most all season long on their kickoff coverage, and they just continue to excel at that tonight.
See Zane Atwood down there. Also in the mix was Owen Atwood, the Atwood boys. Atwood, and Jones. Sounds like a law firm, doesn't it? 20 seconds, all that remains in this third stanza, and TCA leads 40-0. They led at the break 34-0. They shortened the quarters to 8 minutes with a running clock.
Well, I've got a feeling we may at least see this fourth quarter with some youngsters. At least give the youngsters the fourth quarter. If you're going to give them 8 minutes, at least stop the clock.
Campbell Vales is in the game. Also in the game is Cole Schneider. And that's the end of the third quarter. We'll take a 1 minute break. It's all Lions in this one. They are stinging the Jackets right now, 40-0 in Greenfield. Back after this 60-second message. Stay with us, everybody.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spot even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you. Foundation Bank is a division of McKinsey Banking Company, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
We get set for fourth quarter action right here in Greenfield, Tennessee. Some confusion during the break here. And don't know what it is. Coach Pitt's putting in some youngsters, I see, is what it looks like. And TCA's got some youngsters in. I hope that they take this game.
LT's still out there.
At least run.
There's Reed Williams, who had an interception earlier. Also in the game is Connor Kay.
Well, Greenfield's still sending out some first stringers.
Yep. Well, 40-0, a running clock with only 8 minutes posted on the board as well.
Oh, they've already started the clock. Wait till the snap, guys. Criminy.
Oh, boy. Be nice now. Here is
well, these kids deserve whatever side
Easton
you're on,
Sullivan.
these kids deserve a chance to play ball.
Easton Sullivan back in that shotgun. He'll run out of there and throw incomplete. Ball should have been caught and dropped by Trey Maben. Good pass. He just dropped it.
I just don't understand that.
Well, that's enough. We're okay. Thought they were throwing another flag. He's just actually throwing a football out there. Well, it means we'll get back home earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a volleyball story to write. I
You
may be
always
going
have
to
a volleyball story to write.
Friday nights. Why don't you play volleyball on a Friday night in the Mid-South Conference when every small town and every town is playing football? It's one of the ludicrous things about the league. I like the league.
You'll find that happens in a lot of college
I
towns.
voiced my opinion as an associate athletic director, and it fell on deaf ears. Here is Easton Sullivan. Hands off this time, and you're running back as Jarrett McMullen. And McMullen will gallop his way up to about the 30-yard line.
I guess my point would be, why why even bother signaling the timeout if the clock's going to roll?
Well, that's true. I'm force of habit, nature of habit, I guess.
Yeah.
First down at the 30. And the Lions are going to move their record to 5-2. Greenfield will fall to 3-5. Much tougher time next week when we go to Memphis, folks.
Yeah.
Have to be ready to play, won't we, Stan?
Absolutely going to have to be ready to play.
Hand off. That's Maben. Maben carrying it this time for about 5. He dives, actually, to about the 26.
You see Lakai on that play, end up playing the right defensive end. Look at him here reacting to that play.
It's hard for us to see. I thought the ball was at the 30. It was
field.
actually at the 20 a moment ago. I apologize.
And making the play there.
Stan, 2 things tonight. Will be one of the quickest games you and I have ever done with these running clocks, and 8 minutes in the second or third and fourth quarter. And it's a little lower than what we normally are. It's hard to see, isn't it?
Well, I had a ball game once, a middle school game, where I had the video from the 5th row of the bleachers, from portable bleachers.
Well, you're a gamer, though. Pick up about 6, second long 4. They give it to Maben again. Maben will carry it and try to get outside here, and he'll be forced out of bounds. Lewis there. Williamson up to help as well, and also on the coverage was Zane Atwood. And a nice hustling play that time, too, by, let's give Connor Kay some love. Reed Williamson actually forced him out, they say, but Atwood, I thought, was the first guy over there. But anyway, we'll give him
we're going to have to act
double
straight.
whammy.
Our executive producer is watching.
Our executive producer, the main man, Paul Schultze. Yeah, I saw where Paul was tuned in a moment ago.
You've got
I'll have Paul tomorrow at Bethel. Yeah, tomorrow, 1 o'clock, 12:30 airtime at WEIO 100.9 and on Worthy Road Studios and on Boxcast on the.
Here's one for you, Stephanie Kesner. Coach P is a dog with the replays.
He is. He's really good. He's wanting some of that strawberry shortcake you've got. He's trying to win your favor tonight.
To it.
4:35, all that remains in the game, and TCA leads 40-0. 3rd and 3. They put in motion this time Austin Griffin.
Little jet sweep.
And they give it to Griffin on the jet sweep. He turns the corner. He's got the first down. That's one of the more positive plays they've had all night.
That's about a 10-yard pickup.
Gallops his way up to about the 34-yard line. And they get the first down for the Jackets of Greenfield.
And Diamond, one more first down. This game's going to be over.
Well, Greenfield's had some problems defensively. 34 to Perry County, 52 to Gleason, 42 to Union City, who's a really outstanding football team, and last week 47 to South Fulton. So defensively, they really struggle as of late.
Yep.
87 points, and you put 42 more on that. You've got about 130 that they've given up in the last 3 games. Hand off, Maben fighting off a couple of would-be tacklers and then slides down. Got to be a little damp out there at the moment with the night air and in the 60s.
Tackle on the play
Picked
by
up about
Zane Atwood.
Yeah, picked up about 3, Stan, excuse me. 3rd and 7.
3.5 to go in this game.
I don't remember ever us getting a game over at 8:30, do you? Unless you started in the old days at 6:30.
No.
2nd and about 7, a short 7.
Rather disappointing, to be honest with you.
But not disappointed in how TCA is going to come out here with a big win. Speaking of win, it's picking up even more. Well, the rain held off on us. Greenfield runs that football, and coming back in the middle of the pack is McMullen. And good yardage. He gets up to the 45, and I think he's got another first down. And the fans haven't had a lot to cheer about tonight, but there's splattering of applause there. 45-yard line, so a couple of first downs back-to-back, Stan. Something they haven't done all night.
They have not done that. So it's, you've got Greenfield still giving effort, but decision made in the second quarter has resulted in one of the fastest games we've ever been involved with.
A lot of people showed up in T-shirts and short sleeves tonight. Most of them have jackets on now, except one guy to my right. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. You Yankees, y'all, cold weather doesn't bother you, does it? Here's a handoff to Maben. Maben across midfield, and for one of the few times tonight, only the second time, Stan, they've been in TCA territory. The other one came on a fumble that they recovered, and they're down to about the 47-yard line. That's a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
2 minutes to go in this contest on the mark, and then you got Greenfield in a shortened games getting their best drive of the night. TCA playing their second team right now.
Coach Bolden will win his 243rd game. Well, Lakai's still out there.
Well, he's not a normal defensive starter, though.
Well, that's true. You're right.
he's getting some work at defensive end because he will be needed there in other games, so they're getting him some work because he hadn't really played a whole lot of it.
Excellent point. Big hello to Bill Hamilton. Joellen, hope she's feeling better tonight. And running here to the near side is Griffin.
Atwood chasing him down.
And good play by Atwood. He's had a good game tonight, and the ball will be at the the 42 or 3. Let's wait and see where they sort it out here.
Atwood chased that runner down like he chased down the infield ground ball in the baseball field.
A good one, yeah. 44-yard lines where it's going to be. And speaking of baseball, who do you like in the playoffs, Stan? Your Cubs didn't make it. My Yankees didn't make it.
Haven't watched pitch.
I watched some of it. First time since, golly, Stan, I got to go back. I think it's 2003 since the Yankees, Cardinals, or Red Sox, neither one of those teams were in the playoffs. That's remarkable. 20 years.
Go figure.
Yeah, I know it. I can use injuries as an excuse for us to some degree, but still, you're the Yankees. You're supposed to overcome those. Here's the handoff. Maben has running room down to inside the 35 to about the 34. For example, Tampa Bay had a load of injuries to their pitching staff. They still made the playoffs, although they got swept. How about the 4 series and all of them?
Still there?
I'm sorry?
Is Donnie Baseball still there?
He is in Toronto now on the bench.
That's right.
36-yard line. Only 17,000 people showed up for Tampa Bay. They need to move that franchise to Nashville. 36-yard line, 1st and 10. I'd be there a lot if they moved to Nashville.
How many does Nashville get for the AAA games, though?
Well, I'll tell you one thing they're loaded up on. There's soccer, that new soccer arena up there, or stadium, and they're packing that place every night.
I mean, are they selling out the baseball arena?
Not quite, but they're having big crowds. Here's the handoff, and not much. And that's going to be the last play of the game. As Greenfield runs it for positive yards, but it wasn't a positive night altogether for the Jackets as the Lions come north, and they win the ball game going away. Running clock, 8-minute quarters in the third or fourth. And, folks, just after 8:30 at night, 8:31, we are through with this game.
90-minute game.
We'll come back for a short post game and head back south. Happy final. The Lions win it 40-0. Back after this 2-minute message for the post game on the TCA Facebook page, Worthy Road Studios, and the BallGame Blitz. Stay with us.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation. Bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee. If you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Your life. Your home.
Your business. Your future. Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right with 11 locations across West Tennessee is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless.
TCA led 6-0. 22-yard Vales to Waller pass. Coming a few minutes later, made it 12-0. Willard 13-0 after the PAT was good. He had missed the first one, and he's only missed, 3 all year. At the 2:32 mark of the first, Vales a 24-yard run. Lions were off and roaring and running 20-0 after the Willard PAT. That was set up by Reed Williamson interception. And then a fumble recovery by Waller, 22-yard Vales to Atwood in this case, 27-0. Delk it was Delk who had a run, 27-0, and then Delk had the 12-yard run later, made it 34-0. So that pass earlier had made it 27-0, and then Delk the run made it 33-0. Only one score in this whole second half. It was not much of a second half, to be honest with you. 8-minute quarters with a running clock in both the third and fourth quarter.
Did I blink and missed it?
3-yard Atwood from Vales pass late in the game, or actually in the fourth quarter, made it 41-0 after the Willard PAT, and that's your scoring recap for this football game. The Lions now win their game. They move to 5-2. Greenfield falls to 3-5. Big one next week. Back to region play in Memphis at FACS stand.
Some scores from around the area. At the half, Columbia Academy leads Nashville Christian 21-7. Remember, the winner of that game most likely wins Division II Class A Middle Championship. Huntington led GCM 34-0 at the half. Southside led 20-6 over Northside. McKenzie was destroying Houston County. O'Brien was pitching a shutout against Fayette, where Fayette Academy was leading Tipton Rosemark 14-3 at the half. And remember, in that ball game, Fayette Academy in a must-win situation. If they want to remain alive for a playoff, or if they had to win, they're trying to do it tonight. Good luck to our friends at Fayette Academy. West Carroll dominating Brewston. Westview all over Bolivar. FACS won 48-0 last night against Westwood. We'll be there next Friday night, 6:30 is your airtime. Chester County won over Freedom Prep last night, and it was Hardin County leading Haywood 14-7. We'll take a quick run through some other scores real quick, see if we can come up with anything else for you. And Covington and Liberty game has not started due to light issues. Must have the same officials we had for Grace Academy ball game. Bump. Covington, it's 28-6 now into the first quarter in that game. Ripley over St. Benedict, 15-0 after one. West Carroll again dominating that ball game. Other scores, we're trying to get some to come in, but it's still so early. A lot of games still aren't even to the half yet, and we're done. McKenzie 42-0 at the half. Other scores looking like West Carroll now leading 47-0 at the half. Gleason and Humboldt, maybe we ought to stop in Humboldt on the way home. It's 32-28 at the half. In that ball game, it's at least an exciting ball game.
I don't think there's much chance of doing that.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not in that ball game. O'Brien 42-0 over Fayette Ware at the half of that ball game. Dresden 48-12 over South Fulton. Henry County and Beach at the halftime. Tied at 21. Southside over Northside 20-6. 48-12 at the half. Dresden over South Fulton. And Huntington 34-0 over JCM. Hardin County leads Haywood 14-7 at the half. 36-0 Ripley now over St. Benedict at the half. Huntington up 34-0. We told you that. And that looks like it's about it. Double D, Diamond Dave McCulley, our final here, 41-0 Lions. We'll see you next Friday night, 6:30 airtime, TCA at FACS. Big implications, FACS now. If the rankings hold, FACS ranked 4th in the state, TCA ranked 5th in the state, so ranking implications will be on this ball game pride, and playoff positioning obviously hinge on the outcome of this game as well. So TCA with basically 2 playoff games, or with a playoff game next Friday night at FACS to set up the big game with Jackson Christian. But we'll have to get business done first next Friday night against FACS. And all things considered, FACS not going to be a pushover this year like they have been in years past.
Congratulations to Coach Bowling, the staff, and the TCA Lions. They won it 41-0 here on the road tonight. We're headed south. We pray for traveling mercies for all our fans and the team and for all of us as well. For Bradley White, for Coach Philip Robertson, for Jay Cash, and for Stan Gerard, I'm Diamond Dave McCulley. God bless you. Thanks for joining us, everybody. And for our executive producer and director, Paul Schulte, who I'll see you tomorrow at Bethel, 12:30 airtime, 1 o'clock the kick on Worthy Road Studios and WEIO 100.9. I'm Diamond Dave McCulley from Greenfield. Good night, everybody.